Hello and welcome back to Universe Sandbox 2. I know this is kind of early, I know. 2 in a row. 2 days in a row, but you know, gotta do some work to get that channel growth. Although the niche market I'm trying to serve with these videos is pretty small. I still have some competition like Anton Petrov, The Royal Viking, Jacksepticeye made a few videos on Universe Sandbox 2, and I'm pretty sure PewDiePie made one too, so it's not like there's no competition here. But we're going to be looking more today into the planet customization we have, and we're going to make some ridiculous planets. Because if anyone remembers Rainbow IO, we can now do that, just like not random glitches. We can actually design these planets. And let's just make 4 to start off. We'll position lock all of these. Although this may cause them all to like rush limit each other. Maybe should have thought that through. Best case scenario, they'll heat each other up a perfect amount so that like it won't be freezing anymore on all of them. Maybe. Yeah, it is actually doing that. Oh, this planet just exploded due to the heat. These ones, actually, they're staying at pretty stable temperatures. Okay, now we're gonna have to do this further away. Let's just work on these two to start. So these ground features can actually be affected by explosions. So if we just hit it with a few, oh, that's kind of flashy. If we hit it with a few meteors, straight off, we will see the effects pretty quick. That's messing with it. Okay, we'll see the effects pretty quickly, and we should be able to tell that there were craters. We're gonna have to turn this rotational period up a lot. There we go. And let's just inspect this planet. Let's just throw another Jeez, even with these really big impacts. Okay, you know, we won't mess with that anymore. We will just get started on the design. So, the color one is the top of the mountains. So, I was thinking, let's make a blue. Very blue. And then we'll do like turquoise. And then for the bottom, you'll do like white. Oh, if we do like dark, that looks cool too. Look at that. Now, this is actually how the game colored planets before. I've seen planets that look like this, so all they've really done is they've given us the option to do it ourselves, which is still pretty awesome. Oh, here's the elevation map, so we can actually see if meteors affect it. Add Mercury. This is a very intense example, but is that where it was hit? Honestly can't tell. We need to do this in slow motion. Just make it not rotate. And we'll do this again. We'll go from this side where it has a lot of elevation. We'll add Mercury. And we're going to slow down time this time, so that we can actually see what the heck is happening. And let's see if the elevation map is actually affected much by this. Last time we didn't get much luck, but we'll see. Turn off trails and labels, and yeah, explosion, the awesome part. What we really want to see though is the elevation change. Now these little collisions are actually lowering the elevation. And the big collision did too. You can see where each meteor hit. The elevations have actually been greatly changed. But look, They're just growing back. And it's as if nothing has happened. Yeah. It appears that nothing actually stays. Huh. So that's interesting. So that's at least gotten one thing that we suspected proven. The hologram mode is pretty cool too. Surface features. Yeah, there's quite a few of those. Let's go to default. And that's slightly disappointing, but I'm sure something will be added so that we can keep that later. And let's try a few different coloring schemes. Can we actually make a rainbow planet? We need something with giant elevation differences, though. Oh, random rocky planet. Like this. This seems to have some pretty big elevation changes, because it gets very orange and then very gray. How nice. So the top will be the top of the rainbow, which is purple. And then we'll have our reds. And then we'll have our greens. Yeah, there's no way we can do an entire rainbow with 3. I was thinking because it would blend a bit. We have some like yellowish there. But if we make this one blue, actually. Now, you can only really see it if you do purple. But look at that. That is an interesting looking planet. Actually, we can cheat and give it water for the blue. Materials, water. Well, that's not really blue. Can someone please heat things up a little bit? Thank you. Me. And now if we look, it will... Whoa! It actually looks pretty cool. Because if they turn this into a full-fledged game, surviving on planets, I would totally land on this planet and check it out. This is pretty intense. So, as you guys can see, we do have quite a bit of different continents and islands everywhere. We have our purple and stuff. We could actually make this look more realistic too. We could go here, go color 2 and make it like... Well, we're gonna have to modify this a lot to make it look realistic. Well, the very top is gonna have to be white for like snow-topped mountains, and then this looks kind of cool too. Color 2 is going to have to be like the forests, so like darker. Bam! Look at that. Beautiful forested world. And how much is this able to support life at all? Let's look at the... There's no climate tab on this, is there? Oh, here we go. Earth similarity, 0 point something. Okay, let's give it a magnetosphere. I can't see it. I have it set to be seen, but I still can't see it. Let's make it really big. No. Maybe I have to increase this. Nope. Oh well, let's just not mess with this then. Huh. Okay, so let's go to the atmosphere, which is kind of where we want to add a full atmosphere. Let's add 1 atmosphere of pressure. Bam! Look at that. Now it looks real nice. And how likely are we to have life now, according to the temperature thing? Maybe it was under... It was under temperature. Ah! We've lost it. Is it under motion? Because that one don't really make sense. Materials. Okay, so there is a slight chance of life now. I don't know if this is out of 100. I think this is like 86%. And this is like a 21% chance of life. How big is this planet? So if we switch this to 1 Earth, I think that'll give us, super close. Yeah. Now we have like a 20% chance of life. And what are we missing? We are missing these magnetic fields. 1 second, I need to do... Oh god, where's my phone? Did I leave my phone somewhere? That's where I do my Googling. No! Let me do some quick research on magnetospheres. Okay, then my phone was under a pad of paper that was on my desk. I don't know how it got under there, but yeah. Okay, so Wikipedia, let's find this. It's gotta be somewhere. Geez, big mathematical equations, can I just... Auto? What? Well, let's just... Big number? Will that do anything? Big number? No. Even if I do plus 89. Yeah, okay. That's not changing anything. That's literally not going to change anything at this point. They must have done something to it, because if I have it up that high, you're gonna see something. Okay, so we can also slightly tweak this a bit less iron. I know Earth has an iron core, but that's 22. If I keep putting it down, 22.9, 23, 23.6, 23.8. Wait, does it just want no iron? Like, geez, what about the core? Yeah, that seems to have helped. however that works. Does more water help? Yes. But that looks bad. No, we're undoing this. This is getting slightly ridiculous at this point. Okay, we're just gonna give it an iron core again, because I don't care about the game simulations. It should be around there, or else there wouldn't be a magnetosphere. Definitely not, because the only reason we have it on Earth is because of molten material going around the iron core of the Earth, which just, you know, or iron slash nickel slash all the other heavy elements that fell to the center. But there we go, with a nice planet, and let's design another nice planet to crash into it. It'll be all the way over here, and they're going to be best friends, because they are going to crash into each other and die. That's sad. So very sad. Okay, so let's get some tan-looking sand. We'll make this like a desert planet, but it'll still have water. Because that makes sense. Whoa! 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 Oh, I didn't turn. Oh man, I didn't pause it, or I unpaused it. Well, that was interesting. Okay, let's design 2 new planets then. You know, this one pretty ugly, but we can work on it. Let's make this one our life planet. So it'll have that. It'll have water. Come on. And how much water will we get? That looks good. Plenty of water for everyone. And we're going to make it slightly green. We're gonna make This doesn't really have grays. That would be my only complaint about this. I mean, it has all the colors, but you can't actually make anything gray. Okay. Darkish green. Needs to be like the lifey green. You know, yeah, that's a good color. And I don't know, that doesn't look lifey enough to me, you know. That looks a little bit too ridiculous. Let's go with this, and let's just make this green a little bit. Yeah, I guess that works. That looks great, and we'll just give 2 stars. So we'll give it a, well, we're going to change its composition a bit to be a little bit more realistic. Okay, there we go. And we're also going to go to atmosphere. Give it an atmosphere, because atmospheres are cool. Okay, bam, look at that. We have an atmosphere. And this planet actually looks really nice now, so I'm kind of proud of it. We're going to go very far away for the second one, so that I don't do the same thing as last time. And we're going to, first off, we're going to get it up to a not ridiculous temperature. We're gonna have to turn this on for a little bit, just to heat it up. We're gonna pause again, and we're going to now add that at a very small amount of water. And make this planet kind of look like trash. So this will just be like dark orange, tan, and just like a brown. Yeah, look, it looks like a nuclear bomb went off, and all the life just died. Now it's just clumps of dirt everywhere. Okay, so let's do this. First, let's just move them slightly closer to each other. Okay, we're going to slow down time. So I'm going to do that. And here we go. Let's just make sure to not completely go too fast for this. Will this leave any lasting marks? Probably not, because we've already discussed that. But if anything, this will change the composition of this planet, and also give it a bit more water, so it will actually affect the planet. Oh yeah, it'll definitely get kind of warm too. The atmosphere will probably be lost. Here we go. Quite the explosion. And that would make a great thumbnail right there. Now the planet has warmed up a bit. We have quite a few collisions. It's expelling its atmosphere now because of the heat, but we can wait for it to go back. So, let's see what happens. Let's speed this up all the way, and it appears to have pulled its entire atmosphere back, which is great for it. And it's cooling down, cooling down, cooling down. We're not going really fast. Hey, and it's frozen. We're gonna go back, 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 do. months, days, hours, minutes, seconds. This has a very fast rotational period now. 3¼ hours. That's a short day. Okay, now we're going to set it to 50 degrees, and we should see the oceans return. Let's see if there's any big differences. I think there is definitely more water than there was before, and it may have actually made a impact mark, because this giant ocean here, I don't remember being there before. So let's set this to the elevation map. I honestly can't tell. I think this is where it was hit. That would honestly make sense. But our previous testing said it didn't do anything. But it seems kind of odd that one whole side of the planet got wiped out, and the rest actually got higher in elevation. So I'm going to say that a collision that big may actually have done something, because this spot looks pretty round too, like a crater. So take my opinion with a grain of salt, but I do think that we do have things going on there. Actually, if we look at the surface features, maybe that'll tell us something. Yeah, I think, because it even wiped out all the surface features. If we just put in another planet, let's see if it normally just has surface features all over the place, or if there are spots that have none. Yeah. Even in the spots that are low down, it's still a surface features, but on this planet, they appear to all have been destroyed. So, maybe it has to melt for it to set, which would make no sense. But, I don't know. We'll see. It's very interesting, and I'm going to have to play with this a bit, but what I do notice is that there's actually a sort of continent now, where before it was just all kind of separate pieces of land. We have a full continent here. It's pretty cool stuff. Now let's just destroy it with Spook Vooper, of course, because what else? What else to do? Spook Vooper, attack, dun dun dun, da dun, da dun. Wow, this is quite evil, actually. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. Oh, jeez. Aw, poor Spook Vooper. And Spook Vooper has been annihilated. And it's shrunk quite a bit. Jeez, I think it's actually lost all of its silicate pretty much. No? But it does look a lot worse now. Without its water. Looks kinda lame. Come on. How much water do you need? And just set its temperature to like 50. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same actually. Except there, which I think is the crater. But we can test this by looking at the surface features. Could just be an ocean. Let's see. No, like all the surface features are wiped out here. Cool. So that's just a bit more testing with these colors and seeing if they're affected by different things, and I think I've learned a bit. It needs to be a pretty big explosion to make a difference, and that difference is pretty much visible. You can definitely see it. Out of this entire planet, it's pretty obvious where it was hit. Right here. And thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. It really does help. If you like today, you will get a very free bucket of paint to paint the earth with, shipped straight to your door. It'll be a really big bucket of paint, and I don't know how you're going to actually open it because it's going to be pretty tall. You'll have to have like a ladder on the side of it, climb up several thousand feet to open the top, then get a giant paintbrush to paint the earth. But you know, whatever you're into. So yeah, just like this video and you will have enough paint. It's edible paint too, which means that you could just live off of it, because that's actually a slightly more realistic thing to use it for. Just donate it to Africa and you have solved world hunger. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'm going out. Also, these end cards. Yeah, I know you love the end cards. Just starting to use them. Okay, I'm out now.